Hello Gemini, welcome to your reading for the 11th to the 17th of June. In a minute we're going to grab a Galactic card for you, but first of all let's just call in the Archangels, Ascended Masters, Light Beings, Spirit Guides, and of course our high selves to assist us with this reading. Just to also remind you, these are general readings, so please take what resonates and discard the rest. Okay, so Gemini, here we go. We have for you. This is True Compassion, Orion Light. Wow, we're going to just quickly read from the book a really quick paragraph and then we will begin your reading. You're most welcome to skip forward to the reading if you don't want to listen to the paragraph. However, it may be of interest. Well, let's have a look. 107. I think it's almost the last card in the deck. Here we have Orion Light. True compassion is a deep recognition that all consciousness is part of a greater whole. Whatever one aspect experiences is experienced by this whole. Thus, when you see pain and suffering in the world, know that pain exists within you too. When you find pain within you and embrace it fully, the whole feels your love and compassion. At first, this may hurt because it is natural to try to shield yourself from the pain of another. But eventually, the love you share will melt away the pain. The Orion Light asks you to not fear pain and to use it as a gateway to true compassion. So this is a card about holding space for yourself, Gemini, and loving yourself. Okay, it's true compassion directed towards yourself. Okay. First of all, primarily directed towards yourself, and to then know, as we've just read, that when we do that, we direct compassion and love towards ourselves, is that reverberates out. Okay, it not only benefits us, it benefits others as well. So let's begin your reading now, and we're just going to pull a card to represent you. And here you are, the Five of Swords. So at the moment, there are some things in the mix, literally, in the soup. There could be, this can either be a card of perhaps you are having trouble, if this is your crossing energy, having trouble to directing compassion towards yourself for whatever reason, or you are dealing with things externally around you that are kind of blocking your ability to direct this compassion or this love towards yourself. So it could also be that other people are dumping their dramas upon you, or that you are involved in some way in a dispute at the moment. So it could be that that's just perhaps blocking this energy, but it might be, this reading could be a nudge for you to know that regardless of what situation you're in, you can always perhaps try and direct some love and compassion towards yourself. Especially if people around you are making life difficult. Okay. Let's look at just recently what's transpired, something that's happened. Okay. So this is Queen of Pentacles, which is a really nurturing, centered and grounded energy. So perhaps you've come into this within yourself and you felt more aligned and more comfortable. You've come into, a greater state of comfort with something, and that you are in quite a nurturing space at the moment. So it could even be here that you're dealing with other people's dramas. That's kind of what's looking like here. And maybe that ability to, if some people around you are in pain, it's perhaps just this idea that while you might give out energy to them, it can be just as effective to put some energy back towards yourself. Okay. As well, if you can do that, or take time out from the other people and, love yourself. Okay. Which you may already be doing, Gemini. I'm not really sure. But take what resonates, okay? Discard the rest. Let's just grab a card now for some energy that you're bringing to the situation. So this is from childhood, or yeah, your talents and abilities too. This is the spiritual card. This is the Ace of Wands. Inspiration, okay, passion, and being able to really focus and channel your efforts into things. Okay, so you're bringing a lot of, you know, I think naturally you are quite a passionate person, and that you have you like to put a lot of energy into things when you do them. Okay, when you do that, and also that you are very spiritual, that you're tuned into spirit. Okay, and that, you know, is an awesome thing. Let's have a look here about what's likely to unfold with this situation. Okay, wow. So this is awesome. So it's looking like this is your sun, the energy of confidence, of lightness, of happiness, empowerment, okay, feeling strong. But isn't this interesting? This is almost like the source here as well. So this is activating your compassion in this situation, but also remembering to give compassion towards yourself. So if you can do that equally, because if, for example, you are just trying to feel compassionate towards other people, but you're not supporting yourself and your innermost and your own passions and your own interests, okay, then it's less likely that you'll be able to feel this. But if you can activate your own passion and compassion, okay, towards yourself, that's really going to help you to manage this situation a little better. That's what I'm getting from this. But other meanings may come up for you with these cards too, so just keep that in mind and go with your own intuition, okay? Let's have a look here at the opportunity. And yeah, Two of Cups. So this is about you coming into greater connection with yourself, okay? It can be about you identifying a passion or something that you love to do, okay, as well. And yeah, so this may be a type of test here, okay? It may be that your soul or your higher self is sort of just testing you or putting a challenge in front of you to just see if you can, despite being either in this energy or close by with it, or perhaps this is within your family, that can you still direct compassion towards yourself? Can you still also perhaps seek understanding of all parties, seek understanding of yourself, and yeah, to then extend, you know, compassion towards yourself as much as towards others. Yeah, because, you know, it's like if that's your higher self that's testing you, here you are celebrating with your higher self, okay, going, well, we did it, okay, this has happened, like that beautiful source connection. And yeah, so there's going to be an opportunity for you to come into a greater connection with yourself, okay, with your soul, with your spirit, with your ability to connect to source and spirit guides. Let's look at your inner, so some of your like inner wishes with regard to this, like more inner stuff. Wow, Star. So your heart's desires is to actually have spirit connection, is to be at one with your soul, to sense spirit, to really get that source connection, and energetically to feel, to be in environments that resonate with you, okay, where you feel that you can be your natural, authentic self. This type of environment doesn't necessarily give us that. It gives us an experience, okay, that doesn't define us, but the experience can make us wiser. Okay, this is what you truly want deep down, and many of us want this. This is also about, can also be about love and acceptance as well. Okay. Many of us have had past lives where we haven't been accepted for who we are. Many of us have been persecuted for it in past lives, or tortured or whatever. So many of us have deep-seated blocks to being authentic and to feeling that it's safe to do so, okay? And we all crave this, okay? Not just you, Gemini. But for this reading, it's like, it's definitely in alignment, okay? And yeah, true compassion, this is awesome for you. Let's look at how others see you, or it might be in your environment. Okay, so it's interesting that you have the King and the Queen of Pentacles. So it's either that others see you as quite a capable person that enjoys the good things in life, and that you're quite practical and organised, and you're generally caring and nurturing, okay, a type of personality. That's how others view you. And it could also be that this is a person or in your environment who is perhaps a senior or a person in sort of authority, or that is able to offer you assistance, or is helping you with your personal growth or expansion, or helping you in practical ways. Okay, this could be like a boss at work, or it could be a good friend. Maybe it's an extended family member, or whatever resonates. But it could just simply be that people view you as being nurturing, caring, and yeah, competent and masterful. And let's look at your long-term goal here, or perhaps something, or it could be something that's holding you back. Here we have a long-term goal. This is the Knight of Wands. Now, this could be interpreted in a couple of ways. One of them is that it may be that if you feel that you're impulsive, perhaps your impulsiveness, you feel, could be something that may be getting in the way. If you feel you need to cultivate patience, then you might be feeling that Knight of Wands is fire of fire, so it's very fiery and impulsive. That could be that you're like, I don't know that I'm going to be able to, do what I need to do if I'm going to be like that. Or this could also mean that long term, this is about you kind of elevating your frequency. So you're flying here, and this is about, like spirit guides. So being up with the spirit, having feelings of freedom and empowerment. And yeah, generally just, being your authentic self here, being passionate and having direction, which kind of seems a little more resonant with this whole reading here, that idea, definitely. So this could be your long-term goal, is to just really be able to feel free to move in the direction of your passion. Let's look at what is the best course of action to take here for you, Gemini. And here we have the Eight of Cups. So yeah, this is saying there's nothing wrong with moving towards something out here that is going to bring you more fulfillment, or that's going to develop another part of yourself, or open your awareness and your consciousness to different things, to new things. This might be comfortable and it might be fine, but there's something else here. So it's looking like the best course of action here, particularly with this situation, if you're dealing with this, is to almost, Gemini, is for you to have enough compassion for yourself to just give yourself permission to move away from this. Okay, so if this drama here is sort of part of what's going on in your current life, being able to just remove yourself from the drama, at least for a time, maybe it's just, a few hours or a few days, or maybe you're just going to say, well, if this is happening, I'm just not going to be here. If this starts to happen, I'm just moving away, because you want to be moving into having compassion for yourself. And then if you direct compassion to yourself over here, to know that by doing that, you are energetically benefiting this situation anyway. You don't have to be here to benefit it. And we're talking energetically, spiritually, on a soul level, because if you can move away and raise your frequency, it's going to help this anyway. And we don't know, I have no idea who this is. I mean, it might be family, it could be friends. You know, if one of these people is you, I mean, if this is you here and you're just like, well, I can't deal with this. It's like, well, nothing wrong with moving away from it. Okay. This could be either an argument or someone who's asserting their ego over someone else, or if people are getting hurt, and yeah, in the name of someone else moving up or advancing their interest, and people are getting trodden on, etc. You know, this could be something that you are just going, well, I need to move away from that and just direct compassion to myself, towards myself. And, you know, I think that's nice advice for Spirit to offer us in those situations. Because I don't know about you, but sometimes if you're in trying situations, the more you've put yourself there and you feel that you're helping, the more you get drained, okay, energetically and spiritually, and even on soul level, you can become really drained. And it is good sometimes to just go away, and not go away completely, but to remove yourself for however length of time, and that's up to your discretion, whatever you need, so that you can just get in touch with yourself again. You know, to just go into nature, just feel with source, with yourself. Sometimes it takes an hour or two to actually shake off other energies, okay, just to keep that in mind, just to kind of get clear. So, yeah, I'm just going to clarify that Five of Swords as well, just to see if we get some more assistance from Spirit here. And we'll just see. I'm going to wrap it up after that. Yeah, the Five of Swords is clarified by the Four of Wands. So that is a spiritual card. It's a card of stability, security, but also celebration. Okay, so this is almost like a resolution of this energy here. So that will happen over time. Okay. Over time, that energy will come in. But also remember, Gemini, that you have this really passionate inner drive, and you are definitely very spiritual at your core. Okay, particularly you have this card here as well. So yeah, keep doing what you need to do. And according to this reading, it's a bit of a suggestion to really start directing some love and compassion towards yourself, and make time for yourself to do that. Okay. So I hope that was helpful, and yeah, I look forward to our next reading. In the meantime, have a lovely day and a fantastic week, and I will see you again soon. Bye for now.